Today I will talk about Saturn. Saturn is the most disciplined, the most task-oriented planet. Saturn is considered the most influential amongst the 9 planets. If it is posited in your natal chart in a benefic way. Saturn, the hard taskmaster. If we find that Saturn is placed in your ascendant, that is the Lagna, and it is placed in a benefic constellation, suppose Saturn is posited in Libra and it is in your first house, then it can give you many things, as it is the lord of the 4th and 5th. It is the Rajya Karaka for Libra, and certainly if it is placed in the first house, then it will give you worldly pleasures from all way Saturn can make you satisfied. Like if you are in the field of politics, you will get cooperation from all the influential persons, MPs, MLAs. If you are a lawyer and Saturn is placed in the first in Libra in a benefic constellation, then Saturn will probably make you one day a judge also, because Saturn is the main Karaka for Solicitor General, for Attorney General, and of course the judge of the High Court and Supreme Court. Now Saturn is placed in your 4th. Maybe it is in Aquarius, or it is placed in Capricorn, and the ascendant is suppose Libra. It is the Rajya Karaka group for Libra ascendant, Capricorn ascendant, and of course Capricorn and Libra, and of course it is Rajya Karaka for Taurus ascendant, and of course for and in this way we can consider the ascendants for which Saturn is the Karaka for the Rajya Karaka. Saturn will give almost all the things without the help of Mars and Rahu. Saturn only bows down before Mars, but Rahu is the friend of Saturn. Now coming to the point that Saturn lives in a house for 2.5 years. Saturn resides in each house for 2.5 years. Saturn takes 29 years to complete all the 12 signs and coming back to the house where it is posited. Suppose Saturn is posited in Aries, and Saturn will come back to Aries after 29 years. That is, it will reside in each of the 12 houses for 2.5 years. Now coming to the point that Saturn, whether a friend or a foe in your birth chart, you will have to analyze it. A Neelam is the stone for Saturn, and of course there is also substone like you can also do puja for Saturn, and you can also worship Lord Shiva for enhancing the power of Lord Saturn. But coming to the point that when Saturn is posited in 6th, 11th, 12th and 3rd, Saturn will boost up your chart. Saturn will recover you from the damages of other planets which are causing you in a backward position. That means that Saturn will always lead you to a position, if not Mars afflicted. If Mars is afflicted, Saturn will not be able to save you from the clutches of Mars, because Saturn bows down before Mars. Mars, if comes in cooperation with Saturn, then it can lead you to the position of a IS or IPS officer. You can be a judge of the High Court or Supreme Court. You can be a Attorney General. You can be a Solicitor General with the help of Sun. That means Sun, Saturn and Mars, three are combined effect to make you a judge of the High Court or Supreme Court or an IS officer or IPS officer or a Solicitor General or an Attorney General. But coming to the point that whether the three are placed in favor with you or not, alone Saturn can give you many things which are absolutely beyond your imagination. Alone Saturn is capable of giving you cars, bungalows, can give you degrees, can give you high respect in the society. Luxurious car does not come alone under the planetary Venus. It comes both on the Saturn and Venus combination. Saturn and Mars together is a dreaded combination for IPS or IS combination. Saturn, Mars, Sun is in combination for IS officers. Now coming to the point, whether Saturn in the Saraswati will favor you or not. Saturn, when coming in the 12th sign from Moon, that is, suppose you have the Rasi is Libra is your birth Rasi, and Saturn is coming to Virgo. When Saturn is entering Virgo, that means the Rasi, your Saraswati is beginning, and transiting in this next 7.5 years and through Scorpio, when it will leave Scorpio, that means your Saraswati is ending. This 7.5 years is the period of war. If it is in your favor, then what will happen? We have seen personalities like Donald Trump. We have seen personality like Jawaharlal Nehru. We have seen personality like Narendra Damodar Modi. They have reached the highest position during Saraswati. Saturn's Saraswati. Saturn have made them reach the top. Let them reach to the top without any mark, without any obstacles. There may be obstacles many obstacles have hampered them, but they have been at last and have acquired that position. And what are these three phases? 2.5 years of first Saraswati, 2.5 phases of second Saraswati, 2.5 phases of third Saraswati. When Saturn is coming in the 4th from Moon, we say Dhaya. When Saturn is coming in the 8th from the Moon, it is Astamangsha Shani. And when Saturn is coming to the 4th, it is Kantakshani. I'm wrong. When Saturn is coming first in the 4th house, it is Dhaya. When it is coming in the 8th, it is Kantakshani. That is Astamangsha Shani. And these all will remain in the 4th and 8th for 2.5 years. And the Saraswati is 7.5 years. And if Saturn is posited in a friendly way, in a benefic way, in a natal chart, in a favorable constellation, in a favorable house, maybe in an exchange with its friend or with its foe. That suppose Saturn is in an exchange with Venus, Saturn is exchange with Moon, Saturn is exchange with its foe Mars. Exchange of houses. Saturn will lead you in a top position. Maybe you are a scholar in a reputed university. Maybe you are a PhD holder in your choice subject. Maybe Saturn can lead your business to a high position. You can earn large sum amount of money from stock exchange with the help of Saturn in Saraswati, and maybe in Dhaya, maybe in Kantakshani, aid from the moon. Saturn has a ring all over you, also circulating the ball. Saturn, the ball, and the circulating is the umbrella, and that we have seen that, and that circle which is circulating that is the what we say, there is a ring like thing circulating the ball. That is the most important thing, as we the astrologers consider it. That ring makes the person who is coming under the planet Saturn is the most influential person in the society. That person can earn money in a legal way, in illegal way, maybe from different aspects. Maybe he has a petrol pump, maybe he's a lawyer, maybe he has some illegal way of income. He may be a white collar criminal also, but it will come directly under the influence of planet Saturn. But we'll have to see that Saturn must be placed in an exchange of houses. First condition. Saturn must be placed in a well constellation, that is maybe in a constellation of his friends. Saturn must be placed in the 6th house. Saturn must be placed in the 11th house. Saturn must be placed in the 3rd house. And lastly, Saturn must be Vargatama. That means Saturn will be placed in the sign of, like it is in Capricorn. In the D1 chart, divisional 1 chart, Saturn will take that position in D9 chart, that is Navamsha. Saturn will take the position in D10, Dashamangsha chart. In the same Capricorn, the same house, it will sit in every chart. It will be Vargatama. And that Saturn will give you everything and will let you win every obstacles that is coming in your life. Saturn will make you a winner in every game. Saturn, the planet of politics. Saturn, the planet of reputation. Saturn, the planet of judgment. Saturn, the planet of law. Saturn is the planet of decision making. Saturn will make you a time bounding person. That means you are always with the time. You will be as strict as a judge. You will be as strict as a public prosecutor. A learned man means a Saturn. High quality knowledge, high quality depth of knowledge inside you is of repercussion of Saturn. When we coming to the point of Saturn, if it is in the 10th house, what will it do? It is casting its 7th aspect in the 4th house. It is casting its 10th aspect on your 7th house. It will cast its 3rd aspect in your 12th house. 3 kinds of aspects. Maybe the 10th house Saturn will take you to a great reputation, will take you to a high dignity, will take you to a great background. You may be from a well background family. Maybe your father is a doctor or engineer. 10th house Saturn. But its aspect in the 4th will not let you live peacefully with your family. You may go outside the state. You may be able to not live with your family all time, as it is also casting a 3rd aspect in the 12th. You may have a transferable job. You will not be able to live a life with your family very peacefully. Maybe you have some collision, you have some quarrel with your wife sometime, while Saturn will be in the transit passing through the 7th houses or in the 10th or in the 1st, whenever it casts a direct drishti in the 7th house during transit. But Saturn in the 10th, if it is in a favorable placement, if it is strong, career wise, you will be in a very terrific position. You will acquire everything in the career life: dignity, respect, and of course you will be a learned person. 10th house Saturn. Now, coming to the point, Saturn if posited in the 6th. Coming to the point, when Saturn is posited in the 6th, maybe it is in the 3rd, maybe it is in the 11th. But we will have to see one thing, that Jupiter, Mercury, Moon and Venus should not be placed in 12th, 3rd, 6th, 12th, 3rd, 6th and 8th. I am again repeating this. Jupiter, Mercury, Moon and Venus should not be posited in 6th, 3rd, 8th and 12th. It will reduce the beneficial effect of Saturn in the 11th, 6th or 3rd. Or maybe Saturn is in an exchange. The power of Saturn will be reduced by the bad effects of planetary placement of Jupiter, Venus, Moon or Mercury if they are posited in 6th, 8th, 12th or 3rd. If these four benefic planets, soft planets are Mercury, Jupiter, Venus and Moon, they are soft planets, and if they are posited in the 6th, 12th, 8th and 3rd, these four planets or any one of them is posited in these four houses, they or one of them will reduce the benefic results of Saturn. Saturn can give you many things. It can lead you to a Saturn will make you win each cases in the court. Each of the decisions in the court will come in your favor if Saturn is posited in the 6th. Without a favorable placement of Saturn, we cannot complete master degree. Higher education is depending upon Saturn's placement. Of course, there is Moon is related with it, because Moon is our mind. Mercury is the memory and intellect. And Saturn is above all the dignity and respect that you will achieve through your educational qualification. Saturn, when transiting, Saturn is in a chart. When Saturn suppose is placed in your 7th house, Saturn should be placed in its own house, or Saturn should be placed with Jupiter, or Saturn should be placed with Venus, must, or else it will hamper your marital life. Maybe you will torture your wife. If your wife have this combination, she will ill-treat you. She will ill-treat you if there is Saturn-Mars or Saturn-Venus combination, or Saturn is alone in the 7th house and Saturn is not in your favor, or in your wife charts, even in your wife's natal chart, it is not in favor in your with your wife. Then your wife will ill-treat you. Saturn, the most strict planet, when it will give you benefic results, it will give in a dependable way. And if it comes to torture you, it will torture you in a very dependable way. It will torture you. If it is not if it is an ill effect, if it comes to give you ill effect, certainly it will torture you in a very dependable way. And if Mars or Rahu is not in your favor, you will not be able to conquer Saturn. Saturn should not be placed in 0 degree or in the 29th degree of any house, that is at the stage of death or at the stage of infancy. If Saturn is posited in 0 degree, it is at the stage of infancy. If Saturn is posited in 29 degree, 28 degree, 27 degree of a house, that means it is at the stage of death. That is weak Saturn. And of course that Saturn will give you difficult time, difficult way, difficult situation in your life. And how you will conquer it will come upon Mars. If you have a well posited Mars, then you will get help from that Mars. But if Mars is not in favor, then you will be in trouble. Trouble from enemy, trouble from financial way, trouble from business, trouble from education. You will not be able to complete your education. You will not get a suitable job. If you get a suitable job, maybe the salary is not of your dream. Saturn is the planet of success. Success comes under Saturn. Respect comes under Saturn. Dignity comes under Saturn. Learned, the term learned comes under Saturn. Saturn is not a joke. I will continue with the subject later. For today it is enough. Bye.